You're watching Reaction Check.
Hello YouTube, welcome to Reaction Check. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are going to do a very interesting video which is called 10 interesting differences between South and North India. I've been watching films or I've been watching trailer reviews or been doing some trailer reviews and reaction videos to both North and South Indian films and some of the different cultures that are available there. There were a lot of confusion, a lot of things that I did not know about the South or I did not know about the North. These reaction videos help me explore and understand all those differences, and I hope that through these videos, you watching somewhere in the world, on your phone, on your computer, relaxing somewhere, probably before you sleep, you're watching this. And thank you so much for watching this. And if you have not subscribed and you're watching this, I highly recommend to subscribe to this channel. Press the bell notification so that you get a lot of other video notifications whenever I upload them. Today's video was going to be an interesting one down. This should be someone else's perspective. This video was released in 2019, on April 10, 2019. A lot of people have been asking me to actually watch this video to understand the differences between South and North, although I do know a lot of differences now, but if I did not know any of these differences, I will definitely highlight that while I'm watching this reaction. Let's watch this one and see what we have, because I'm really excited to actually see what are some of the differences that this particular video creator wanted us to see.
Interesting differences between South and North India. Hello people! How many of you are planning a trip to the South Asian country of India? The 7th largest country in the world is known for its diverse culture, languages, and traditions. If you are heading off to this country in search of any of these, then your itinerary needs to be changed ASAP. Like, come on, you're either in for monument and palace tours in the northern states or reveling in the nature recluse in southern parts. Do you know what we're hinting at? You don't have much scope in your itinerary to see the diversity. Not convinced? Let's take you on a virtual tour of the North and South India. See for yourself. Number 1, language. We are assuming you do a basic Google search about the destination you're planning to visit, and language is one of the first things you would check, right? So what language translation book have you purchased for your trip to India? Ah, Hindi, of course, the national language of India. Only that it isn't the declared national language. Plus, about 53% of Indian population speaks Hindi as their first or second language. So what do the rest speak? There are 22 officially recognized languages in India, including Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, and Kannada, which, by the way, are spoken more in the southern parts. In short, you need more preparation. Number 2, music. If you sit down for a musical show in northern India, be prepared for it to be completely different from what you've experienced in the south. While instruments like mridangam, gotuvadyam, violin, veena, and jalatarangam are favored in the south, the northern parts of India see more of sitar, sarangi, santoor, and tabla in their music. You don't need us to tell you that instruments can completely change the flavor of music. But there is more. The North Indian music shows influence from foreign invasions, while the music you hear in the South is more regional. Live music in itself will give you a flavor of diversity. Number 3, dance. This has to be on the list, especially after we've already told you how different the music is in the two parts of India. It is believed that just like the music, the dances in the north were influenced by foreign invasions, especially the ones by the Mughals, while the dance in the south has maintained its originality. Keeping this in mind, when you see performances of Kathak, a dance form of north, and compare it to Kuchipudi or Bharatnatyam, you see the difference. Despite the dances being so different, you see some similarity in terms of the costume, which are colorful and bright. Number 4, food. Aha! If you don't have your holiday in India revolving around food, you're doing it wrong. India is all about spices and the food they are used in. But the dishes you've been eating in the south are barely available in the north and vice versa. Firstly, if you are served rice at every meal with some form of fish, you're in the southern parts. On the other side, wheat is the staple in the north, and thus eating roti, parantha, and puri will be on your plate every single time. Plus, the butter chicken and chole bhature are to be tried. And of course, a trip to South would be incomplete without some sambar, rasam, idli, and dosa. Number 5. Dressing styles. Westerners know of jeans, shirts, skirts, jackets, and the likes as wardrobe staples, right? While you'd see plenty of people in India wearing Western outfits, a significant number of people are dressed in traditional attire, especially in the South. So women in the southern parts prefer sari, while their northern counterparts are more comfortable in salwar kameez. Men on the other side are seen in Western attire mostly, but white dhoti and colorful lungis are seen in the South. If you are heading to India, you just cannot leave until you try at least one traditional Indian outfit. Number 6. Tourism. This is what you've been waiting to hear, right? Okay, let's shoot. So North India is full of cities that are decked up with huge buildings, monuments, and temples with architecture influenced by invaders. You wouldn't want to miss these attractions, but what the South has in store for you is very different. If you want to spend your vacation relaxing in the arms of nature, the South is where you should head. From waterfalls to tea plantations, and from houseboat trips to wildlife parks, you'll get the perfect nature recluse you've been dreaming about. Oh, and of course, the temples with their traditional architecture are a plus. Number 7. Weather. Planning on a vacation is incomplete till the time you have considered the weather of the destination. Would you be surprised if we told you that North India is one of the most climatically diverse regions on Earth? Summers can cause the temperature to raise to 35 degrees Celsius easily,
Oh, that
but
one
some
I know.
areas may even
is-
experience the extreme 50 degrees Celsius, while the winters are notorious for bringing in fog. South, on the other hand, has a different climatic approach, with the coasts being humid and the inner peninsula being dry and being in the temperature bracket of 18 to 30 degrees Celsius. You may want to reconsider the dates of your trip now. Number 8. Atmosphere. One of the biggest differences that you'll encounter between the two portions is the atmosphere in the different states. While the South is more peaceful and pollution-free with its strict rules about smoking, the northern states have a long way to go. Delhi is among the most polluted cities of the country,
Oh.
with a severe problem of smog. Plus, heaps of garbage will welcome you on the streets of northern India, but this probably won't happen down south, where it's easier to take a deep breath. Number 9. People.
Why is that?
Another major difference is the population. If we talk about their looks, North Indians have lighter skin tones as compared to their southern counterparts. While North Indians have sharper facial features, the Southerners have long black hair, so it won't be wrong to say that beautiful features are spread across the country in various forms. In terms of their nature, North Indians are known for their jolly nature and tendency to spend money for showing off, while people from the South generally believe in simple living, keeping aside their love for gold. Number 10. Education and employment. India's literacy rate, according to the 2011 census, was 74.04%.
Whoa.
We are not sure what to make of it, but the interesting thing is that the literacy rate is higher than in the South, reaching an impressive 94% in Kerala, while it's only 64% in Bihar. That is a big difference if you ask us. As for employment, the statistics are shocking. Even with the highest literacy rate, Kerala is among the states with the most unemployed people. Tamil Nadu, on the other hand, has less employment issues than Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal. You might not be directly affected by these statistics as a tourist, but it never hurts to be aware.
Okay, why is it that the cleanliness is much better in the south than the north? That is a question that I want to ask you guys, and maybe you want to tell me. If you are from the north side of India, what is the issue that a lot of people have when it comes to cleaning the place or maybe keeping the place clean, as opposed to the people in the south? They tend to keep the place really clean. Even here in Malaysia, I see a lot of South Indian restaurants. They are, a little bit better than, or maybe cleaner than the northern counterpart, like the northern Punjabi restaurants that I actually see. The cleanliness, even if I go to a Pakistani restaurant, it's the same as a northern Indian restaurant. But the South Indian restaurants, or the kind of food they have, they prefer a lot of cleanliness. I'm not sure why that is and what will be the reason behind that. But overall, there weren't a lot of things that I did not know about India. Although the education aspect, through doing these reaction videos, I realized that the literacy rate in the south of India is higher than the northern parts. There can be a lot of different reasons. Culturally, they are very different peoples. Northern Indians are different than the Southern Indians. The language is different, or the way they've lived their life for millions of years was a little bit different. The way they saw education, the way they saw the social and cultural aspects of their lives were very different. But they're all living in one place now. They're all under one banner, and they all represent India, which is absolutely brilliant to see so much diversity. Some of the people that actually comment on these videos recommended and said that you should definitely visit India and see the diversity. I do know that there's a lot of diversity from north until south, and the amount of time that I will have when I'm traveling to India will not be enough to explore everything that is available for me to see and explore. I'm eager to know how different places are. I'm interested in going to Kerala. I want to explore Tamil Nadu. I want to explore Kolkata. That is a city that I have always wanted to see. Mumbai is a place that is full of hustle and bustle, and I want to experience the traffic that is there. Delhi is a place where a lot of old monuments are. I want to see and explore that environment. I want to see people living in those areas, how they have evolved, what those things are. There are not many places. There are a lot of places. What I'm trying to say, there are a lot of places that I don't even know about. Probably you want to tell me what other places that I should be visiting in case, if ever I get a chance to visit India, to explore all these places. That will be really, really great. Now, thank you so much for watching this video with me. Until next video, take very good care of yourself. Adios.